Hey TGA, this is John Garcia, and I want to welcome you to the first ever Meeple Madness tournament. It's the 2024 Pro Player Tournament. I'm a sports fan. I'm definitely a big basketball fan. There's a big tournament going on in March in college basketball, and we decided, you know what? Let's have our own tournament. Let's throw a little golf into the madness. And here it is for the first time. Thank you for visiting the page. This is how it's going to work. There's a bracket here, basically all of the names of the players just printed out, fill in every space a winner for every game, and then take a picture of your completed bracket and submit it through the form here on this page, tablegolfassociation.com/Meeple Madness. The deadline is Saturday, March 30th at midnight. Now, it's important that you get it in as quickly as possible because if there's a tie, the tiebreaker is whoever submitted their bracket first. So get it in as soon as you can. Designers, myself and Gavin are going to play and record each game, and then the match winners will be updated and posted to the Meeple Madness page. Now, here's the cool part. The final foursome will be updated and the final foursome will be played live on one of our social media channels, to be announced. We're not sure yet which one, on Saturday, April 6th. So on the same day as the other basketball tournaments going on, we're going to play ours a little earlier to not interfere with with you watching the basketball. But anyway, on Saturday we'll do our final foursome, and then the championship match will be played live again on our social media channels on Monday, April the 8th. The person who scores the most points, will explain how that works, will win a copy of Meeple Beach and a beautiful Meeple Beach trophy, which we'll be sharing here. Five runner-ups will receive a 4-pack of TGA balls and Meeple Mania T-shirt. Big asterisk, you must live in the US. This is US only. Sorry, guys, but shipping to anywhere around the world is just cost prohibitive. So this is a US only tournament. Winners will be announced on Tuesday, April 9th. So let's see these brackets. Now, first of all, let's see this course. This course is beautiful. This is what we're going to play on. And as you can see, we have it mapped out here. Tee box number 1 to hole number 1. This is a par 4 over all this water, over all this Meeple Beach here. There's a landing area here, but you can see the trees, so it's going to be tough. And then squeezing it into this hole, which feeds down into this water here, will not be easy. It's a par 4. The second hole tee box is right here. You got to drive to this kind of landing area over here. And here's your hole, another par 4. Then you come to this tee box. This is a par 3, hole number 3, just straight down the middle here. But you do have a ridge in front feeding to water and a ridge in back feeding to water. So it really does take a precise shot. Then you come over here to this really cool par 4, hole number 4, over all these trees. And all of these ridges feed down into the hole. So while it is a par 4, you can catch some of these ridges and get on this green in one. Definitely an eagle hole, so it's a good chance for players to catch up. Hole number 5 is another par 3, but it's over this winding brook and onto this kind of island green here. So it will definitely test the nerves of every player. And then finally, the 6 is a par 5 all the way across. You kind of have a landing area here. And then we have the mountains in place. So you can squeeze it in through these mountains. The hole actually is tucked in over here on the left. If you don't want to try a chance with the mountains, you could come around it and play there. So the way it's going to play is that we're going to randomly draw a whole number, and that's where the players are going to play. Now, here is what the bracket looks like. In the first round, these players will only play one hole. So one hole will determine the winner and they'll advance. In this round, same thing on this side, one hole to advance. In this second round, they'll play 2 holes and the winner will advance. In the third round, they'll play 3 holes and the winner will advance. In the fourth round, when there's 4 left, they're going to play 4 holes. And finally, the last 2 standing will play all 6 holes for the TGA 2024 Meeple Madness Championship. Now, we're going to go through the basically where they're ranking really quick. Han Houdini came in at number 22. So we have 22 total pro player cards from the original version, the European expansion, the new Meeple Beach edition. So if you combine them all, we have 22 players. Han Houdini can choose the ability of any other active player. He's ranked number 22. Lucy Lucky Lou comes in at 21. She's great. A shot off in the trees can be moved to an adjacent rough or fairway. If both terrains are adjacent, the player decides which one to put it on. So Lucy, Lucky Lou, they say it'd be better to be lucky than good. So let's see how it works out for her. Wendy Waterless comes in at 20. A shot in the water follows normal placement rules. I mean, this is such a great ability. You don't get a penalty in the water. So she's going to be tough to beat at 20. Don't sleep on that. Danny Diceman comes in at 19. He can re-roll the weather die and the weather die result. He could spin it again. So that's a nice little advantage. Sergio Sandirino comes in up here at number 18. And he's the first Meeple Mania, Meeple Beach player, and he could shot out of the beach, ignores the backward moving penalty, and instead moves the ball forward. So any on the beach tiles is really good for him. At number 17 is Nautical Nicholas. We got a typo there. Nautical Nicholas placed ball in the water on the edge of the respective beach terrain. Next shot has max fly. So again, he avoids the water hazard, but his next shot has a max fly of 2. So Nautical Nicholas coming in at 17. And here's the first matchup that we see. Willie Walstone is 16. He will come up against Nautical Nicholas. Willie has a benefit shot that lands in a cliff or rock, bounces to the edge of an adjacent tile of the player's choice. Man, I don't know, but I think that's going to be tough to beat. At number 15, we got Faye Fescue. There are a couple of fescue tiles on the course. She can hit out of that long grass with index finger of non-dominant hand, max fly 4. And she's going to be taking on Sergio at the 15 and an 18 matchup. Adrian comes in at number 14, and Adrian Ace, he can move the ball, lands on the green one space in any direction. So if he gets it on the green, he's deadly. It's tough to beat. At number 14, it'll be Adrian Ace against number 19, Danny Diceman. Number 13, new player on Meeple Beach, Freddie Flop. He can remove a tree on the current tile, but it reduces the max fly to 3. I mean, this could be a great advantage. There's definitely trees on the course. Freddie Flop can remove that tree and just kind of play a flop shot over it. He'll be taking on Wendy Waterless in the first round. Manny Mulligan, everyone's favorite dude, is at number 12. And of course, he can take an extra tee shot with no penalty. So that's awesome. And he'll be taking on Lucy Lucky Lou in that first round. And then the last player here in the first round is Sean Sandelson, another, wiry player, just can really get it done. No penalty when hitting out of the sand. So there you go. We got Faye Fescue against Sergio Sandario, Adrian Ace against Danny Diceman, Sean Sandelson against Han Houdini, Lucy Lucky Lou against Manny Mulligan, Wendy Waterless against Freddie Flop, and Nautical Nicholas against Willie Walstone. That is your round 1 players. Now, let's see the top 10. Ralph Ruffman comes in at number 10. No penalty when hitting out of the rough. Always good to have. Lots of rough on the course. Probably can play almost any time. Excuse me. From Meeple Beach, Roger Rescue Club can use any finger on a playable hazard, but he has to reduce his max fly by 1. He comes in at number 9, Roger Rescue Club. Number 8 is Riley Ridgeford. Choose to move a ball that lands on a ridge 0, 1, or 2 ball spaces in the respective ridge direction. So he basically he can control the spin on a ridge, keep it up there, move it down. I mean, really cool ability. Lots of ridges also on this course. You might want to keep that in consideration when you're picking winners. At number 7, Donald Driver. Man, this guy's a beast. He has a max fly of 8 from the tee box or the fairway. So there's a couple of holes here where that's going to be very beneficial if he could take advantage of that. At number 6, Izzy Icewater. This is a great one because this happens often. If a ball is resting on the lip, it falls in. So that could definitely make a big difference. At number 5, Marita Meadows cracks the top 5. Not a lot of women here, but they are representing. She makes it into the top 5. Use any finger of non-dominant hand and +1 to max fly when hitting out of the dry rough. So super cool. The dry rough is quite prevalent as well. Now the top 4, or the final foursome, if you will. Number 4, Charles Clifford, shot in the cliff, follows normal placement rules, but does not suffer a 1-shot penalty. So he just drops it instead of going OB, man. So that is a powerful one. That's why he's ranked number 4. At number 3, Benji Bunker, a surprise. Here in the top 4, Benji Bunker, number 3, can hit out of a pop bunker with middle finger of non-dominant hand, max fly 3. Normally it's the pinky. Hitting out of the pop bunker is tough. There are a few pop bunkers in the course. So Benji Bunker at number 3. At number 2, Tracy Treason. So she is definitely powerful. No penalty when hitting out of the trees, and there's trees everywhere on this course. And finally, number 1, Brandon Brzezinski. Increased the wind strength up to 2 ball spaces. Look how cool he is. He's on the phone. He got this in the bag. He's not worried at all. And that is your 22 players at the TGA Meeple Madness for 2024. This is what you'll be printing out. Excuse me. And let me explain how it works. So Willie Wallstone plays Nautical Nicholas. So let's just say you pick Willie Wallstone to advance. You write Willie Wallstone here. And if you're correct, you get 1 point. For anyone that you select in this first round, you get a point. So if he moves on and you pick him, you would get 1 point. Freddie Flop against Wendy Waterless. Let's say you pick Freddie Flop and he advances, you get another point. And then Manny Mulligan against Lucy Lucky Lou. The winner advances and plays against Maria Meadows. Now, once you place the names of the winners here in this round, so let's say Brandon and Willie Wallstone are what you have. Now, Brandon and Willie Wallstone play each other, so you would pick the winner of the next round. Now, for everyone you pick correct here is 2 points. For any player you pick correct here is 3 points. Now, out of these 8, you're going to have your final foursome. They'll come down here. So you would put the winner of this group on the top, the winner of this group on the bottom, the winner of this group on the top, the winner of this group on the bottom. So you'll have your 4. We're actually gonna mark the lines with colors. So you'll have a purple bracket, a red bracket, a green bracket, and a pink bracket. So it'll be very easy to see this. And then if you do pick the winner, it'll be 5 points. So Meeple Mania Pro Player Tournament Final Foursome. What you do is you go to you go to tablegolfassociation.com/Meeple Madness. So tablegolfassociation.com/Meeple Madness, and you just print out your bracket, upload it, do it as soon as you can. The sooner the better. And the cool thing is the final foursome, we're going to do it live. So me and Gavin are going to play all these games and record them and show you them on our YouTube channel and update the brackets. But the final foursome, we're going to do it live on April the 6th, the Saturday. And then the championship, we're going to do it live on April 8th, the Monday. And we'll announce the winner on Tuesday, April 9th. So good luck to everybody. Be part of Meeple Madness. This is going to be a lot of fun. And can't wait to see who our winner is. Thanks.